Goetia. Goetia is a system of demonology created by King Solomon. Its purpose is to summon and control specific demons, known as the 72 demons of the Goetia, in order to make them serve the summoner's will. However, the practice of Ars Goetia has been widely criticized for its attempts to imprison or force a demon to submit to the summoner's will. This is seen as a misuse of power and an attempt to control something that is beyond human understanding. It's important to note that demons are powerful and independent entities. They are not subject to human control. They can be invoked or called upon, but they will always have their own free will and will not submit to anyone's will just because they want to. Additionally, they are not benevolent beings and they will always expect a price, a compromise, or a trade for their services. They are not bound to the moral or ethical rules that humans abide by. The higher demons serve Satan, but they are not bound to be good or evil. They are fair and give each one what they deserve, good or bad, based on their behavior and actions. This means that even Satanists can face consequences if they are ungrateful or misbehave on their path. Some demons informed me that the practice of Goetia is actually a trap. The demon that is summoned may not be the one you intended, and there is no guarantee of safety or security. Furthermore, higher demons would never willingly participate in such a trap, and it is only the inferior demons that can be summoned in this way. These demons do not respect cosmic laws, which is why they are able to grant wishes quickly. It is also important to note that Satan and all his demons respect universal laws and will only act in their own time. It is true that some individuals may claim to have had success with rituals, such as summoning and commanding demons. But it is also important to consider the potential consequences of such practices. It may seem as though the summoned demon is fulfilling one's desires and that one has successfully controlled the demon, much like the genie of a lamp. However, note that any success achieved through these rituals is likely the result of manipulation and deceit by the inferior demons, rather than genuine power or control. It is crucial to understand that the cost of summoning and controlling demons through practices like Goetia can be incredibly high. While one may achieve a temporary desire or gain some semblance of power, the price can be much greater and more valuable things in one's life may be lost. The demons, who are often inferior, manipulate and deceive those who summon them, and when the time comes, they will extract their payment, often at the expense of the summoner's well-being. They take pleasure in human suffering, as it generates energy for them, and they may even use it as a means of revenge against the Christian God who cast them into darkness. Many people refuse to believe or try to understand the true nature of these practices. Instead, they focus only on the desire to be fulfilled, and are in a hurry to achieve it at any cost. They ignore the potential dangers and consequences, and when the time comes, they regret it. We have encountered many cases of individuals who have been driven to desperation due to the torment they have experienced as a result of their experimentation with invocations and practices like Goetia. In these cases, it is clear that the true nature of these practices is vastly different from what is promised, and that they ultimately lead to nothing but pain and suffering. In these cases, Satan does not help. So Goetia is a trap that unfortunately damages Satan's reputation even further. It is a practice that causes a lot of trouble and suffering, and most people do not have the understanding and only associate it with evil in general. Keep in mind that when people who practice Goetia die, they are taken to the realm of inferior demons to be transformed and integrated into a legion. It should be made clear that we do not practice Goetia in real Satanism. I do not know of any person who has ever done well practicing this. On the contrary, I have had to help many individuals who were completely disturbed and had ruined lives due to their involvement with this practice, as I mentioned before.